See through doses on, you can't even see me straight. You know? Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
Dude, I like that. That's dope.
How bad you
How
think
you been feeling, guys? Spiritually.
I feel good.
Honestly.
Sensational.
Spiritually, I would say I feel confused.
I
Because
think that's like
Before pause was invented.
no, not
no. I feel like we're all like this age right now is when like it's okay to be confused
Yeah.
because a lot of shit's being thrown at you. So like,
I'm not talking sexually. I'm just talking about like
I'm not
saying that
I was
either.
just joking, bro. You said confused, so I just.
yeah, because he said pause. I was like,
nah.
So your mind just went down the extreme rabbit hole. I just heard because naturally someone says,
Yeah,
dude says,
confused.
I'm confused. Like you're gonna be like, all right, bro. let's use some different words. But no, I feel that. I mean, there's a lot of shit getting thrown at our, at our fucking decision making abilities, and we're constantly being provoked or unprovoked, or we get,
for sure.
Facts.
I say now's the best time to absolutely go as hard as you can in whatever your purpose is. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Just lose yourself within it. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to fucking document everything.
Couldn't have said it better.
So that's essentially the
You gotta have
vision.
one goal. Do things to reach it. You gotta do the things. Like,
How susceptible are you to falling victim to the Black Mirror, aka your cell phone? How much screen time?
To Black Mirror.
I put a lot of screen time in. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that like checkup. Do you guys get that checkup on your phone like that says?
Yep.
Like, hey, chill.
After the week, we've
Yeah, like
noticed
6
that,
hours of
yeah.
fucking screen time.
I think mine's like 8 or 9.
Mine is long because I watch a lot of videos on my phone. Like,
Yeah.
I'll just sit and watch, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Dude, I watch Fortnite all the time. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm one of those
Fortnite.
people.
You fucking seven.
Fortnite,
like,
Yeah, there's mad young kids watching that.
So you
that's
watch
all-
Fortnite?
Bro,
You don't
that's
even.
literally. I play Fortnite all the time. Like that's literally all there is to do at school.
Yeah.
I mean, just sit in my room, chill, play Fortnite.
I could never get into Fortnite.
You just gotta like. There's a point where like, you're like, "Fuck, this is hard," but then you
Yeah.
gotta keep playing, and then it just clicks.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, watching it helps you too.
Oh, so you watch it to get to hone up on your skills?
I mean, I just see like like
Where it could be.
I literally watch like Ninja. He's like one of the most popular, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, my nephews told me all about him.
Bro. But yeah, just watch him. He does some crazy shit, so I guess I try and
Yeah.
emulate it.
Yeah. It just opens up your ideas as
He's
a
taking
fact, like,
film.
oh, I could do that. So you're like, oh, let me try it because you didn't even know that it.
But I mean, throughout the week, like in college, bro, you're either working out, doing homework, or what?
I always pictured like an NCAA type environment, and correct me if I'm wrong, to be like, do you remember when Ray Allen went to college and he got game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was like that's it.
He just
I
having
mean-
threesomes
Yeah, like off the bat.
off rip. But he was also a huge prospect. You know what I mean? They were trying to get him to go to school there. So they trying to throw the best at him.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not that's not the average college student. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like the expectations versus reality.
Like
Maybe
I said,
my
that's a
worldview was
different-
limited.
You gotta ask someone who
Who's been
went on
there.
a recruit visit to fucking Louisville for fucking basketball.
But you gotta
or
even
shit.
think about it. Zion Williamson was sending like videos like, "Yo, I want to see you," or some shit like that to a girl. So like, I guess it kind of could be rough out there. But
Then why would she screenshot it? Like screenshot it?
because wasn't she trying to expose him to get clout?
Exactly. He's a person of.
Yeah, but if she was like with it, why would she do that? I don't think a girl who's actually gonna like fuck you is gonna be like, oh yeah, let me expose it. Maybe he did clap. I don't know, but
Some bitches beyond that, bro. There's some crazy ass bitches.
yeah, just full fledged
Yeah.
gonna even and still come to the
She probably thought she was gonna get some clout off it too, though.
still come to the dorm though, like and still post your shit. There's a lot of ruthless shit going on, but we're not gonna speak
Man.
about that too much.
I mean, you know the rules of the game. I mean, your bitch just chose me. Now, we can settle this like you got some class, so we can get into some gangster shit.
Tell him.
I mean, you know the rules of the game, man.
I don't.
We don't need to say anymore.
Did you know my freshman year of high school, I found out that this girl was talking to this dude just so she can get a butt job?
Was she also a freshman in high school?
No. She was...
Oh,
in
we
her
about to
junior
get
year.
into some shit, boy. We about to get into some shit.
No, you gotta do it.
So hold on. So she got the butt job situation, but she was like
I've never seen it or anything like that. I just
heard about it.
Like this whole bitch talked to this dude just so she can get a blowjob or
a booty job.
a booty job.
So she can get a blowjob.
No, booty job.
How? So
Crazy as
the
fuck.
dude was in high school who was gonna give her money for?
No,
Or he was just older.
This was
rich
just
dude?
at this point in his life, 14, 15 years old. He heard this story, right?
no, this was like, no, this is freshman year of college. Like
Oh, of
freshman-
college.
Oh yeah. I was
Okay.
thinking high school, too.
Oh yeah.
You
College.
didn't specify that,
Yeah,
man.
freshman year of college, bro.
And you heard okay.
That makes more sense.
And was it like at the school?
No,
Like they had a
California.
doctor at the school who would, you know,
Bro, this
who
was
accommodated
this was
that
not
type
at
of
the
procedure.
school, but like she just told me like, yeah, I'm talking to this guy so he can give me a butt job. Like hoes ain't shit for real.
You want to know about
Wow.
the definition of ain't shit? We just gonna do it. So this woman picked me and my homie up and her man's Chrysler 300C.
Wow.
Oh.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro.
They both had boyfriends, right?
Wow.
So I obviously had the more fitting one to my, to my liking. My homie had the one that was suited for him. And she drove away afterwards and, went to go pick up her man from work.
Wow. Hoes ain't shit, man. That's why you gotta find you a real one.
Yeah.
Just stick with her.
That's wild.
Hoes ain't shit. There's some crazy ass bitches.
As well as there are as many crazy ass men.
Oh, for sure.
And shitty ass people regardless. But, to call it for what it is, most definitely. There's a lot of risk you're running when you're
Right.
you're putting your brand on that situation. You know what I mean?
Bro, have you seen that video of that dude like talking reckless to his dad? It just came out,
Oh
like,
yeah.
recently.
Yep. Just watched it today.
No, what was it about? Wait, what?
This,
Literally, if my son ever, if the seed that came out of my body ever talked to me like that, like I would
I've seen
have
that
to-
happen plenty of times. That bad too. Like he
do a
was.
damn
Bro,
thing, dude.
My homie Tommy used to talk to his mom
damn
like
thing.
shit, bro.
He
Like
was like in his face, like fuck you.
Would
What
it
the
move
fuck?
out the doorway?
Yeah. Talking about what are you about to do? Like what? That's
dude,
wild.
no man, like that. I've seen some next
Yeah,
level shit like
same,
that too.
same.
Like
I've seen that.
like the homie who used to take me like back home from fucking school used to take like it was like a carpool of like me and 3 other kids.
Yeah.
When we got in the car, this man was immediately like just, like talking shit to his mom.
Damn.
He's like, "God damn, Laura, you're such a fucking bitch." I'm just like, and he would do it because we had no choice but to laugh at it.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
like,
You just gotta laugh it off
You
because
just
you're
gotta,
the
like,
friend in the fucking car.
Yeah, man. So this man, he would go every
fuck.
day. Like he was just like he would push those boundaries, and his mom would kind of laugh at it. But
And in
Boy.
your head, you're just like,
Oh,
if I did this to
Tommy.
my
oh yeah, no,
I know
no,
exactly what you mean.
no, not
The whole
at,
time.
not in the slightest, man. That shit was. It's insane how like the differences in like respect. I think white people naturally try to be like kids' friends. You know what I mean?
Let me
when
honest,
they-
Come on, Jimmy.
Let me relate to him more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, it's just the kids. They just call their parents.
Can you guys like swear in
Goddamn
front of your
kids.
parents?
Yeah, I swear in front of my parents.
Like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
My
Like
mom.
never at your parents, but just like
Right,
around
yeah.
them.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Not my mom. Like she is not going for that shit. But like my dad, it's like we're
my mom
dudes, man. We're
swears
not
like
about
a sailor.
that. Yeah,
Like, it's funny,
that's the difference.
and so like I know I can swear back. Just like in a time and place. Like I don't do it just
In
'cause I
public
can,
or
you know. But
yeah, you can't
there's
do it.
always a time and place. There's a time and place for everything.
That's your mother, man. It's your mother. You remember that video? Dude like was acting stupid with his mom, and the random dude just like beat his ass because he was talking shit to his mom. It was like in New York.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was like, that's your mother, man.
It was like in a convenience store or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything in New York is in a convenience store.
Yeah. Like on the sidewalk.
Fucking bodega.
I would never want to live in New York. Just way
Yeah,
too
if it's,
many
like,
people.
bigger than Chicago, like.
And it's always, always looks crowded. When he says "say" and it keeps repeating.
Say something. Which one of the Fridays is the best one?
Uno. First one.
Yeah, but well, I'm gonna say the first one's the best one, but
Friday after the next for me.
yeah, I was gonna say for laughs, like just straight laughs that you could nitpick.
Yeah.
3 for sure.
Because I seen them in reverse because Friday After the Next came out when I was like already like conscious enough to see you know what I mean. But the early ones were prior to, but
They're all good. I can
What
watch
is that
any
the
of
one
them.
that was Santa?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the third one.
That one's funny as fuck.
hold on, no, isn't
That's the
it
one.
Friday, next Friday, and then Friday After the Next?
Right. Friday After Next is the one with Santa.
Yeah, and then the second one is where it's
Is that when Cat
moves
Williams
it,
is
yeah.
in the
yeah,
bathroom?
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that was probably one of the funniest parts.
Say something else.
He was dipping through the street.
That's funny.
Bro, you know what I used to think was funny on Friday After Next? I mean, next Friday, when Pinky was in the store. How the camera cut to Day at the counter, and then immediately cut back, and Ice Cube was fucking grabbing him like he was there, then he wasn't there, then he was there again. Like it was funny.
You know they're making a new Friday.
Man, they've been saying
Last
that
Friday.
shit for forever.
It's called
Ice
Last
Cube
Friday.
gonna come up with some shit. You know he is.
On a very tight
DC Young
budget.
Fly is perfect for.
I shot this movie for $160. He filmed it all on his phone.
Chris Tucker did a good job.
All right,
of
action.
Chris Tucker did a good job of playing somebody from California. If you think about it,
Yeah.
he's from
Where,
Atlanta.
isn't he? Where's he from?
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Smokey.
dude, DC would play a great Smokey, fucking
Who?
DC Young Fly. They talk the exact same. Him and Chris Tucker. And they're both skinny, so it'd be perfect. They're like his sons.
yeah.
Like
I don't get what Chris Tucker's issue is with, I guess he said like for religious reasons, but I'm like, bro, come on, man.
why
How
is it
much
what?
do you care?
What are you talking about?
Chris Tucker, he said he doesn't want to do the Smokey character anymore because it's like against his like current beliefs right now.
Really?
Yeah, that's the whole reason why it hasn't came out, mainly.
What, the last one?
Yeah, or at least one
But-
with Chris Tucker.
Because he was after Friday, he was off like the sequels.
Yeah, and it's
Completely.
because even with the
So back then,
even back then, and it's probably gonna be hard for him now unless he gets a stupid bag.
I thought
Yeah, he might
Reese
wanna do
Witherspoon. He said the reason why he didn't come back was because so it was like a money situation or something. Like he thought
he
he
probably
thought he
didn't get
did
paid.
such a good job on Friday. He like didn't think he got enough. He was gonna get enough money for doing a sequel.
Yeah.
Like they weren't paying him enough to do a sequel.
They need to get him on the newest one if they ever do come out with it. For sure.
I think Mike Epps did a good replacement.
Would do you feel like it would still hit the same
No,
at this point?
no, because they did a How High with fucking Lil Yachty and shit. Like
I heard that it wasn't it just a rip off the main script?
I didn't see it, but
You don't do
You can
How
see
High
how
without
it's not
Method
a-
Man and Redman, dude.
right, man.
Can't.
That's why I don't think it would hit the same at all. It'll be nice for like the fans, like the OG fans, of fucking this series.
What are they gonna talk about now? Like, they went to college. I used to watch that movie every single day after school in like 5th and 6th grade. I don't know why. It was well after it came out, but I was watching it. So they fucking, they passed their class, but it was just like for a semester, which is not enough to get,
Anything.
Yeah. I mean, they tested really high on the shit, but I think they probably even ran out the ivory. The ivory smoke that they were smoking that channeled their fucking homie who gave them all the answers to the test. And after that, they were like celebrating. They're like, it is what it is. College is over. 1 semester. 3.
Get degrees.
We got 9 credits. We are doctors.
Wait, what are you talking about?
That's the whole fucking plot of the movie, man. That's like the latter end of the movie. When the movie starts, Method Man's friend,
I thought you were still
Ivory.
I thought you were talking about fucking. My bad. I'm tripping. Go on.
You're off the Ivory?
Yeah, the Ivory Coast.
Oh, right, next to South Carolina.
Is it? I thought it was.
The Ivory Coast is most definitely a part of the African continent.
Yeah. This man said South Carolina. I was thinking like,
That's a subdivision,
Yeah, across the street.
essentially. I think it's amazing how South America and Africa, when you like were to smush them together, it'd
they
be
fit.
What's it called?
Why didn't think
Pangea.
Pangea? Yeah.
Pangea.
When I think of Pangea, I think of Avatar, the movie, for some reason.
It's always
That's
so
what it
down
was.
there.
Bro, when are they gonna come out with a new one? You talking about the Avatar like Alien or the?
Yeah, the blue.
Yeah. They need to come out with a new one.
What's his name? Who is the director of it?
James Cameron.
James Cameron. He said that if he were to start at any given point, it's gonna take like 3 to 5 years. Just at any
I
given
thought
point.
they already started.
I don't know. They probably did, but it's still the
I've
highest
been
grossing film
hearing that
of
for
all
a-
time.
That'll be fire.
Where do they go, man? There's gonna be. Especially at that time, I went to the theaters like 3 times to go see that shit as a
Yeah, I
kid.
saw
Yeah,
that like
I saw it in
IMAX
theaters.
and that
Yep.
shit was like.
That's
Yep.
when it was cracking. Yeah.
Yep. It's a good ass fucking
So like,
movie.
imagine what it'll be like now.
But how do you guys think about? I think that movie in retrospect, I've heard other people's perspectives on it, and I want to hear what you think about it. It also like personified social media,
Mhm.
like get it like an Avatar, like they tapped into a
Yeah.
thing that wasn't real. He was a crippled person, but he became something and he wasn't when he you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So
That's
He was
why
living
there's
a double.
avatars
He was
in
living a
Xbox.
double life.
yeah, until he got fully blessed in, and sold. If you think about it metaphorically, sold his soul to the. What were the name of them? But the blue
I
folks.
forgot. Yeah. What the fuck? Anyways,
They weren't called avatars.
I think they're like Smurfs or some shit.
avatars were the people. Like that was your avatar. Like
Oh
that's
yeah,
your blue.
but
Yeah.
he's like something else.
Yeah. That movie was crazy.
But if
It's
you-
a cool concept.
Yeah, but if you think about it, I mean, maybe it's just the thing is it's not a complete rip off social media, because I was thinking like, well, who are the native people? And I was just like, I need to chill on pushing the envelope on this theory. It covers it on the surface level, and going any deeper would just be stupid. But yeah, man, that's essentially motherfucking it.
Yeah.
Looking back, after you watch this podcast in a year from now, okay, because you don't do this shit often, man. You're not
At
here.
all. This is
So-
the first time with a mic, with a camera, everything.
You're doing good, man. You're succeeding.
Appreciate it.
You're succeeding.
I mean, Raggedy Couch. I mean, we've been talking, sitting down like this since fucking 7th grade. Like,
Yeah.
you guys just brought it up to make it into a fucking podcast, and that's dope as fuck. And I like
Absolutely.
it. And I wish we would have thought of it fucking 7 years earlier.
Yeah, that would have
Like-
been. But everything happens. Everything happens when it's supposed to.
Yeah.
True.
You know what I mean?
I agree. I feel like-
Absolutely.
I started a YouTube channel when I was about that age, but my brother was like, "You're not cool," and I was like, "Fuck," so I stopped. But no, I think it's a good means of expression. It's a good way is for somebody who fucking makes music and is constantly trying to say some shit.
Yeah.
It's a good way to say some shit without putting on the pressure to rhyme and things like that. So
Absolutely.
it's a release, and I'm fucking glad you're a part of it, dog. You're our first guest on this shit.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And
Oh,
it wouldn't make
But-
sense any other ways. So
True that. True that. I mean, love y'all like brothers.
of course, so I love
I hope this goes crazy. This is number 10.
episode 10, 1-0
And
We-
of this here
it's
very
only
much
up from
relaxed, of this very much relaxed podcast.
I'm excited to see where it goes. Because I know I'm going to be doing my thing in college. And
Yeah,
I know both of y'all are about to do y'all things over here. Hold it down. Go crazy in
Yeah.
everything that y'all do. And you already know. That's all
I like
love.
that, man. That's probably like one of the best conclusions.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? That personifies it. That puts it all in a nutshell.
Yes, sir.
We cover some good topics, man. It's a blessing to have you on, dog. Till next time. I know you're leaving.
Thank you,
but
brother. For sure.
We gotta touch base again.
For sure. Always.
So we can get into some gangster shit.
Some gangster shit.
Sure, shout out the guys, you know.
So I know that I knew that you were coming on here, so I had some real stupid football questions to ask you.
All right, go ahead.
Under center or shotgun?
Shotgun for sure. I mean, I've been doing shotgun since fucking I can remember, like since high school. Before high school, like we would always do shotgun, and I mean, now I've had to adjust to like under center a little bit, but it ain't nothing but a thing.
Let me ask you this: when you're under center, does your center smell like ass?
Nah, Jake.
Because it's a real intimate act with another.
I mean,
It is if you think about it.
it's funny. I mean, but me and Jake. I mean, shout out Jake Heckler, man. That's my center. Always protects me and everything.
So
But
you're saying he keeps a clean ass?
I wouldn't say that. I haven't been a part of it, but he definitely farted on the quarterback's ass. I'm just saying.
Or even not even that. Like you got to think like throughout the game, they're probably
Dude, I've literally
farting
seen an
letting some
offensive
shit out.
lineman puke.
and go under center.
No,
Keep going.
and then keep going right before the play started.
Yeah,
Swear to God.
I definitely done that when I was little.
I'm not joking. Like, I saw that shit. I was like, what? Like, damn. That really just happened.
That
And
would-
then went off and did his shit.
As a defensive player, I would be like, "Oh, he's tired.
This-
I'm gonna work
this
around
man's-
him." Yeah,
I am about to get this, man.
right. I'm like, all right, we're blessing that fucking center right there. It's over with.
All right. Zone coverage or man to man?
Oh, man to man. I'm throwing it up.
Okay.
100%. We're throwing that shit up.
Makes
Letting my
sense.
receivers go make a play. And obviously, they're going to make it. You know?
So would you say you size up DBs as much as a wide receiver does?
Oh, easily. You got to find your mismatches for sure. I mean, you got to know your opponents,
Yeah,
and just know your receiver too at the same time, because you got to know what their strengths are, and like shit like that. So throwing the ball in like the right place and everything.
How important is the pump fake, and how much do you use it in your game?
Honestly, you don't even need a pump fake, bro. If you look somewhere, like the DB's gonna go there. Like, just give them a little shoulder and like,
Yeah.
cause they're looking at you the whole time. So like, first set of movements, they're gonna break on it. Like,
yeah, that's true.
you don't need to exaggerate it as much, but just a little shoulder. and
Exactly.
Throw it up. But
How fast are you looking to get the ball off once you? Because I heard different things.
I mean, it depends. I mean, you gotta. That's a whole other thing. You gotta fucking.
especially like at the college level, like how fast are
Very
you?
much dependent upon the line.
I guess,
You know,
yeah.
How comfortable can you afford to be?
Right,
Well-
and if they blitz or not, like if it's blitz, you're gonna have to get the ball out quick. I
Yeah.
mean,
And I always thought like as a quarterback, if I were to get the ball in a live game, like I'm trying to figure out how fast do I need to get this ball off, and that like split decision right there is like
right.
it's
I mean,
very hard for like a fucking.
You gotta
split
have like
position.
the front of you, like literally in your like peripherals, and you gotta just look at the, the secondary and see what they're doing and know what your receivers are doing. But like you honestly can't worry about if like they're coming at you or not. I mean, if it's a blitz, you got to get it off fast. But as far as when the play goes, like, just got to make that motherfucking play.
Absolutely, man. And speaking about like blitz, things of that nature, We all know that football is a motherfucking savage gladiator sport where you are running with all of your power and technique into other people as often as you can. Would you say that majority of the people who you play football with have been playing since they were kids?
Oh, yeah.
Since they were young.
At least, I mean,
Have you seen any effects of CTE on people where you're just like, yeah.
I mean, we've got guys quit the team because they had too many concussions and like they just,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But I don't know. I was wondering like, when would I put my kids into football? Because like football is like a very dangerous sport. Like
Yeah,
100%. Like you're literally banging your guys' heads into each other, trying to hit someone as hard as possible.
Yes.
And
With all of your body weight.
at what age do you like, you know,
There's also
put that amongst your children? You know what I mean?
There's also an argument too, but like kids aren't hitting each other as hard as a grown adult would.
But still, the fact that it's still
Just because
Like,
they're
they
like
run hella slow, so
their weight
imagine
is
the impact,
structured like, you know, lighter. So I mean, it's.
Yeah, I guess you.
But you always have that one person that's like, you know.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that's like looks like he's 20.